สวัสดีค่ะ I'm สดชื่นลิมเกรียงไกร and welcome to be my guest. Bangkok Gems and Jewelry Fair, or BGJF, is one of the world's most renowned and longest celebrated gems and jewelry trade fair in the country. Organized on a biannual basis by Thailand's Department of International Trade Promotion, or DITP, in February and September, the Bangkok Gems and Jewelry Fair is regarded as a significant trading arena where all key players in the global gems and jewelry business can achieve their purpose of sourcing, trading, and networking. Our guest today will be talking about one of his fashion shows and his unique way of making the show and significance of Thai gems and jewelry with us today. In today's episode, we are joined by Assistant Professor Dr. Anothai Cholachat Pinyo, Lecturer of Department of Textile Science, Faculty of Agro-Industry, เกษตรศาสตร์ University. สวัสดีค่ะ
สวัสดีครับ
Thank you for joining us today. So today we'll be talking about a recent fashion show that you organized, which is called Siamese Ambassador. So can you tell us how this show started?
Right. The fashion show is part of the Bangkok Gems and Jewelry Fair, the 61st edition. And this fair is organized by the Department of International Trade Promotion, Ministry of Commerce, twice a year. And this one in February, and the next one will be in September.
I see.
And it's part of the show. It is part of the opening ceremony of the fair.
Okay, I see. So what is the highlight of this show? Basically, how is it like unique?
Right. It's unique every show I have done so far.
Yes.
Because the fair organized by the Department of International Trade Promotion, and each year they present the theme differently.
I see.
And this year the DITP present heritage and craftsmanship of Thai culture.
Okay, so it's a different view or perspective this time, more of a traditional and cultural way.
Right.
I see.
Yeah.
So can you elaborate more about the concept or the idea behind this show?
Right. After we get the concept from the ITP heritage, we think about what we have in the industry in terms of craftsmanship, in terms of technique, in terms of materials. So we think about the specific technique that other countries doesn't have.
I see.
We bring about gold, jewelry, and precious stone. We separate into 3 groups.
I see. So it seems like there's a lot of details need to be taken into consideration for this show.
Right.
So how do you pick and choose which one is important enough to portray into the fashion show?
After we consider about the theme, we think about how to bring back the audience back to the original way of Thai culture.
I see.
So we think about the King Narai the Great period, in which that period we have the very intense foreign ship in the country. So we have Portuguese, we have Dutch, we have French, we have British in our country.
Very international at
very
that
international period. So at that time we make relationship with foreign country.
I see.
And the very first one is France, that we send the ambassador Ko Sapan to make international political relationship with France. So we sent Ko Sapan by boat for more than a year in order to go there and present the royal present gift to the King Louis XIV at the Versailles Palace. That's very inspirational for me.
Yeah, it sounds very inspirational as well.
Yes.
And it's a long journey.
It's a long journey.
So is that how you incorporated that idea into your fashion show? Is that your inspiration?
Right. So we pick up the idea that was the very first time in terms of Thai culture to present to the world.
I see.
So that's why we start from that journey and how we deliver to the people, to the audience. So we have to talk about Kosapan as an ambassador.
Yeah.
That's why we set up the theme, the Siamese ambassador.
Okay, so that's the reason behind the name of this show.
Right,
I see.
right.
So is that what you're trying to tell the story into your fashion show? Incorporate that these designs is like an ambassador of Thai fashion.
Correct, yeah,
I
correct.
see.
So we want to signify that if you come to Thailand for this show, you are very welcome to pick up the heritage. You enjoy the heritage of Thailand, you source the craftsmanship of Thailand, and at the same time, this kind of merchandise will be the ambassador for Thai people as well, to the people market, to the world market.
I see. So what were the colors that you chose to be incorporated into this fashion show?
Yeah.
Because I'm sure that there are different type of colors, because actually Thailand has very vibrant colors in the olden days.
Yes.
So how do you choose which color would best represent your theme?
We choose the color based on the material.
Okay.
So we look at the materials, that which technique that good for that material, and we found that gold was very ancient jewelry for Thai people, followed with silver and then precious stone. So the gold is golden color is very related to Thai culture.
I see.
Long time ago, and not only in the jewelry, it's mean in the temple, in the all the activities of the Thai culture we related to gold and silver.
I see. So the main colors are basically gold and silver that you incorporated.
Right.
What about the jewelry? Like, I'm sure that the designs that you picked and choose, they're not really traditional.
Right.
So how do you make it, to actually get along with the clothes that you designed and the jewelry to match together?
Right. Because the precious stone is not the main jewelry point of view for Thai culture. The base of the Thai jewelry is gold or silver. So the precious stone will be will be like the modern way of European country to consume. So we choose the color that match to the market. European market, such as pastel color and sweet color like pink or beige or blue or mint, to suit the ordinary favor color of European market.
I see. So that's very interesting, because you try to put traditional Thai style and culture, and then also add a little bit of what Europeans like. So it's like in between.
In between. It's transformed the idea of Thai culture into the European culture.
Yeah.
So European wearing Thai heritage on top of their dress.
Yeah.
That's what I want to say.
I see. Which is very interesting idea, and actually suits the name as well, because it was a journey of showing Thai culture into Europe. It was a journey there.
Yes.
So it's very interesting. So when we come back, we take a short break here, but when we come back, we'll talk more about the fashion show.
Okay.
Welcome back to the program. We are here with Assistant Professor Dr. Anothai Cholachat Pinyo, Lecturer of Department of Textile Science, Faculty of Agro-Industry, Kasetsartศาสตร์ University. Welcome back to the program. So earlier in the first break, we already talked about the concept and inspiration of the fashion show. So since you're also the show director, can you tell us the process of the storytelling you used for this fashion show?
Right. We divide the show into 4 parts.
Okay.
And the first part is to tell the initial idea of what is the show, which is the Siamese ambassador. So we tell about the Kosapan, which is the ambassador at that time.
Yes.
And so we have to have one model to present as a Kosapan in Thai traditional and original way of wearing that kind of dress with the original jewelry on top. And we also describe the idea of Thai poetics way of singing.
Okay.
Something like that.
A traditional way.
A traditional way,
I see.
right.
ขจรเรื่องเลื่อยด้วยไม้ตรี
which is very impress the people audience.
Of course.
Yes.
Yes.
And then we follow with the set of models with Thai gold dress and Thai gold jewelry.
I see.
And follow with the silver set, and then transform the silver set into a modern way of wearing the jewelry, and then continue with the precious stone set in the end.
So is your purpose like telling the evolution of like Thai jewelry? Is that the purpose of the story here?
Yes, correct. So we want to say the original and then transform step by step into the modern way of wearing the jewelry.
So what about the designing of the stage? As you know, you're trying to portray a traditional way. So there must be a special way of making the stage as well.
Right. We have two main points. The first point is the Miller effect. It's like a gate, stargate. It's like the time machine that the model have to come out from that time machine. So we play a lot with the lighting and sound when the model come out. That is the first point. The second point is the floor. We make the floor with LED. So we can play with the video movement, the animation to make it like the model walk on the golden land with the sparkling things like that.
I see.
So it make the jewelry look more precious.
I see. Actually, from hearing from you, I already feel like it's a very impressive show. I believe that if you actually see it, it would, you know, be very, very impressive indeed.
Yes.
So, you know, in every fashion show, there is always a highlight dress. So in your show, in this show in particular, what was the highlight dress?
Right. The first one is the Thai traditional dress, and then we transform until at the end, which is the busto and crinoline dress, in which we get inspiration from Marie Antoinette, which is the queen at that time of the France.
Yeah. I see. So it's not all about Thai tradition, but it's also a bit of a European history kind of thing as well.
Yes, that is the destination where Kosapan went there.
I see. So that was like the end destination, just to show you that this is the end of the show, basically.
Right.
So what was the jewelry used in that outfit?
It's diamond. Yeah, it's the full set of diamond. It's very expensive. It's very elaborate, which is very beautiful set with necklace, earring, bracelets, and actually they have a clutch as well. So it's a full set of it.
I see. It sounds
very sparkling.
Sounds. I was gonna say that it must be very sparkly.
Yeah, and we play with the light.
Yeah.
The lighting come focus to the model only at the model. So to make the shining of the jewelry to support it.
I see. Which is a very great way, you know, because diamonds, they play with the light actually. With more light, it gets more sparkly. So how long, you know, did you prepare for this show? Because it sounds like there is a lot of thinking put into it and preparation, of course, because you mentioned like light and, you know, ideas of jewelry choosing and also maybe design of the outfit. So can you tell us more about that?
It took me three months to prepare it, to make the all new dress, cut and sew for all of them new. And we have the process of select the jewelry. We have to communicate with the factory, with the manufacturer, with the suppliers to bring in and then select all the set to suit the collection. And we have to edit the music, and we have to create the lighting and stage. But at the end, we spend 13 minutes for the show.
Yeah. like it's not a long show. Of course, fashion shows there are like, but it takes a lot of time actually.
Yes.
So in your opinion, from all of this 3 months, what do you think is the most challenging thing? Is it the outfit that you have to think, or it's the preparation of the stage that you find it most challenging?
I think the most challenging is the request from the ITP, which is the original idea, heritage, and craftsmanship.
Yes.
How can we deliver that idea to the audience?
Yes.
And if we do that correctly or impressively,
Yes.
that is the successful of the show.
I see. Well, yeah, definitely.
So it will involve in every dimension of the
Exactly.
preparation.
Exactly.
So you have to look at and focus in every dimension in order to bring about those ideas realistic and make the people impressed.
Yes, of course. And what about the outfits? You mentioned that you have to start from scratch.
Yes.
So how many outfits did you have to make for this show?
One model each outfit. So we have 23 models.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So and we have to casting the model, fitting the model, and we have to choreograph how to walk, how to present
Yeah.
the collection, how to present the jewelry, and how to express their proud of Thai jewelry. So we done every detail of the show.
Exactly. Sounds like it, because it doesn't sound like a normal fashion show that you just try to show off your clothes.
Yes.
It's more than that. You're trying to
Yes.
tell a story as well as show the culture as well.
Yes.
So we take a quick break here, but when we come back, we'll talk more about the feedback from the show.
Okay.
Welcome back to our last break of the program. We are still here with Assistant Professor Dr. Anothai Cholachat Pinyo, Lecturer of Department of Textile Science, Faculty of Agro-Industry, Kasetsat University. Welcome back to our last break. So we already talked about the details and the concept. So now let's talk about the feedback, which I'm sure that it must be positive because it is very unique. So can you tell us more about the feedback that you've received?
Yes, I think it's very, very good feedback because after the show, many people come to me and or come to the team and say that it's fabulous, it's stunning, and it's spectacular. And after that, a few days, I got feedback from many people that foreign media they admire the show, and many suppliers from abroad who attend the fashion show. They said they feel this is a world-class show, and they want to participate in the future.
Oh wow, definitely positive.
Yes.
So in your opinion, how do you feel? Because you spent so much time and so much detail that you have to take care of. So how do you feel after that?
We're very proud of the team actually, not only me, because only me I cannot do
Of
this.
course.
Yes, so I think this is the way that the Thai people should proud of Thai culture, and so we should deliver in a positive way, and we think this is the potential to make the audience feel it and impress it, and how to say impress it, and I think this is the way to encourage the audience, the buyers, to interest in the Thai culture and Thai technique and craftsmanship, and then the sale can be increased.
I see, which is definitely a good way of promoting and marketing.
Right,
Instead of hard sale, you show it in an art way,
Right,
which is
right.
very impressive as well. So, this is part of Bangkok Gems and Jewelry Fair 2018. Is this your first time participating with this, event?
Right. This is the third time actually.
Oh, okay.
Yes. The first time was last year, and the second time continuously.
Okay, I see. So can you tell us about the ideas before this? What was your concept? Because I'm already impressed with this show, so I'm sure the shows before this are equally impressive. So can you tell us a little bit more?
The first time last year was the theme about niche market. So I show different unique niche market for example, about the wedding party.
Okay.
So we want to increase the market of the wedding jewelry.
I
So we
see.
choose Indian market, which is the main, how to say, big population.
And they use a lot of jewelry.
Yes, correct. And the second part in that show was 60 plus, which is a senior jewelry, which is a big market again in the future. And the third one is young designer who very creative and innovative way. And the last part of that show was the 9 gems jewelry, which is a belief of Thai people that the 9 color of gems was the fortune and lucky.
I see.
So that was the first show,
I see.
and this was very impressive.
Yes.
And the second show we create a garden in the back of the palace.
Oh, wow.
And we present a big wall of the royal palace of Thai palace in the back, and we create a garden with a real bush and tree, and then 24 princes walk along in the evening,
like strolling.
Yes,
okay.
with opera, the real opera music along.
I see.
So
Sounds
it's very stunning.
It
Very
sounds
stunning.
very impressive, and a
Yes.
lot of work put into it as well.
Yes.
I see. So since that is your previous experiences, and this is your third time, as you've mentioned, there's going to be a fourth time, obviously, because you told us earlier that there are 2 times the Gems and Jewelry Fair.
Right.
So do you have any idea or thoughts that you already plan for the next show?
Right. We think about it, and we think that the next show might be red carpet. So we want Marilyn Monroe, we want Hollywood glam, but mimicking Hollywood.
I see.
So to walk along, and then we can show jewelry for women, jewelry for men, jewelry for pet, jewelry for senior people.
I see.
So it's gonna be fun and a lot of activity on the floor, on the catwalk.
Like it. I see. And it's like a wide range of people, it's not only a certain group, but it goes to everything as well.
Yes.
That sounds very interesting.
Yes.
If it's actually happening, it would be very, stunning, I'm sure.
Yeah,
And it would be talk of the town as well.
Okay, good.
It would be definitely. So what about, the future of Thai gems and jewelry, in your opinion, as you've been part of it for quite some time? How do you see it?
I think the Thai gems and jewelry, in particular the fair, is become a world-class fair, and all the buyers throughout the world come to this fair because Thailand has craftsmanship, very unique, very high quality, and you cannot find from others.
Yeah.
Many countries, they have material like Myanmar, they have precious stone.
Yes.
But they don't have craftsmanship. And gold you can find somewhere else, but in Thailand you can find the jewelry. And the precious stone, Thailand, very unique, very specific, very high technique in which other country cannot copy. We can make color, any color, and very fresh and very bright color in that precious stone.
I see. So we have the craftsmanship and we have the skill, basically, to make jewelry, a precious stone into a jewelry, basically.
Yes, correct.
I see. And I think it's like, for this show itself, like the event, it's already a world-class thing. There's a many international people who come and visit the show just to see and learn about, the jewelry. So, well, thank you so much for joining us today and sharing with us your experience and ideas. ขอบคุณค่ะ
ขอบคุณครับ
For the past several decades, Thailand has been known among the gems and jewelry industry as the country to source the most beautiful gemstones, from ruby to sapphire to other precious stones in various sizes, colors, and origins. This fashion show and its unique presentation is a great way of showing the world a new way of looking at Thai gems and jewelry by combining history, tradition, and fashion together. Definitely a very impressive and creative show indeed. And that's all the time we have for this episode. Thank you for tuning in. See you again next time. สวัสดีค่ะ